Hey everyone, Gallifrey97 here. Welcome to today's we're going to be looking back, taking a retrospect on 2020, specifically all the Doctor Who stuff that came out from Series 12 to merchandise to lockdown stuff. This isn't like a definitive list of toys, probably some stuff I've missed out with Big Finish and some merchandise bits. However, I've gone back on my timeline and the Doctor Who news timeline, picking out the best stuff. So you look back on the best stuff of this year in probably the worst years in memory for as a collective. For us though, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who subscribed to the channel because we've just reached 9,000 subscribers. Oh my god, we're so close to 10,000. I cannot believe it. I'll probably do something special for that 10,000, but I thought I just wanted in today's video just say a huge thank you to everybody who supported the channel, liked, commented, watched along. As I say, a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart, and just that 10,000 is very, very close, so I'm very excited. Kick off January, we had Series 12, with Spyfall Part 1 airing on New Year's Day. This saw the return of the Master, played by Sacha Dhawan, in a shocking cliffhanger. Spyfall Part 2, we saw that story continue, and also the revelation that Gallifrey has been destroyed. Orphan 55 with the Dregs. Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, which was a fun historical. Future of the Jadoon, which had the return of Captain Jack, and the reveal of a new Doctor in the form of Joe Martin. Praxeus with the Alfred Hitchcock-inspired birds. Can You Hear Me, which revealed a great new backstory for Yaz. The Haunting of Villa Diodati, a surprise Cyberman story. Ascension Cybermen giving us a new design. And the Timeless Children finale, blowing everybody's minds with a new backstory for the Doctor. So that was from January to March, so jumping back to February now. We saw a Season 26 Blu-ray set released. As part of the collection, there's some great documentaries and behind the scenes stuff. In the same month, we also had Sophie Aldridge's At Childhood's End book released. I also went to the signing event pre-pandemic and lockdown. And also Series 5 Steelbook was released, with artwork by Sophie Cowdery. March, the release of the Faceless Ones animation, the 6-part Patrick Troughton story. We also got the 13th Doctor figure wave, with 13 in her pink top and the bum bag. Graham, Recon Dalek, a Jadoon captain from Series 12, and also the 13th Doctor's electronic TARDIS. We also saw B&M wave release, with the 3rd Doctor and TARDIS from the Monster of Peladon, the 7th Doctor, 8th Doctor, and War Doctor Dalek twin packs as well. This month, of course, lockdown started, but through that we got some great stuff for the Doctor Who content. On the official Doctor Who website, we got mini stories from various Doctor Who writers, including Rusty Davis, Chris Chibnall, Pete McTeague, Stephen Moffat, Paul Cornell, some Series 11 writers. We also had the start of the tweet-alongs. To kick off, we had the Day of the Doctor, the 5th anniversary special. Then we had Rose, followed by Vincent and the Doctor. And these are organised by Emily Cook, who deserves a round of applause for all their hard work and effort put into those watch-alongs. With some great new featurettes along with some of the watch-alongs as well. And in April, we got the 11th Hour, The Doctor's Wife, Heaven Sent, The Stolen Earth and Journey's End, Human Nature and Family Blood, and Dalek tweet-alongs. One of the highlight ones for me was the Farewell Sarah Jane, which was released on the official Doctor Who YouTube channel and was written by Rusty Davis, and this is seen as the kind of end of the Sarah Jane Adventures spin-off. Seeing all the Doctor Who characters pass, attend Sarah Jane's funeral, it was a really beautiful and lovely closure to her story. Getting all different cameos from people not down, it was just amazing. A ton of Doctors united for the BBC Children Need Appeal to thank real life doctors, NHS and frontline workers for their work in the pandemic. We also had the Ton of Victorious multi-platform event announced, which through the coming months saw various releases and different stuff announced on top of that. May continue the tweet-alongs from Emily Cook, including the Go in the Fireplace, the Zygon Invasion and Zygon Inversion, Listen, An Adventure Space and Time, The Rings of Akaten, New Earth, and Gridlock. We had 2 Doctor Who box sets released, with the Series 12 DVD, Blu-ray and Steelbook range released, and also the Season 14 box set, a part of the collection. This was the first Time Lord Victorious books announced. The first one, The Night, the Fall and the Dead, and the second, All Flesh is Grass, which in retrospect is kind of at the core of the Ton of Victoria story, and everything kind of just pings off that. This month also saw the summer lineup for B&M announced. So we got the 2nd Doctor and TARDIS from the War Games, 2 60s Dalek sets, the unit set with the Brigadier, Sergeant Benton and Mike Yates, Companions of the Fourth Doctor with Sarah Jane, Romana 1 and 2, and the Friends of the 13th Doctor set with Yaz, Ryan and the Jadoon. For the Adventure Space and Time watch along, we got this massive Doctors Assemble, impersonators doing each of the Doctors. It was such a fun ride. And to finish that month off, we also got the Master 50th Anniversary Big Finish cover reveal, which is a box set coming in early 2021 to celebrate the 50th anniversary of The Master. In June, Doctor Who came to HBO Max in America. To celebrate this, we had David Tennant, Matt Smith and Jodie Whittaker unite over a Zoom for an interview talking about their times on the show and comparing stuff. It was a really great interview. And we also had the announcement for the Time of Victoria's Big Finish stuff. This was the 2 Master short trips and the Paul McGann 8th Doctor trilogy. July was quite a quiet month, but we did see Stranded 1 released, which I felt was a perfect jumping on point for McGann, a sort of soft reboot. August kicked off big though with the Christopher Eccleston Returns Big Finish announcement, which in December, as I record this, he's just started recording them. We got the special edition release of Power of the Daleks, which saw updated animation effects, which is a great improvement on the 2016 one. We also got the Series 6 Steelbook release, again Sophie Cowdery's artwork, and also the 10th Doctor and 4th Doctor united in Big Finishes Out of Time. September, we got the Jungles of Mechanos Dalek figure set from Character Options that could be ordered online. Don't have to hunt around B&M stores to find them. And also the Fury from the Deep animation was released, which is a gem of a story, the sad departure of Victoria. October, we got the Doctor Who New York Comic Con panel, virtual panel with Jodie Whittaker, Mandip Gill and Brady Walsh. And this saw 2 new pictures released for the special. We got a surprise new wave from B&M for autumn, and this saw the 5th Doctor and TARDIS, History of the Daleks sets 3 and 4, Companions of the 3rd and 4th Doctor set, Friends of the 13th Doctor set, and the Unit Terror of the Zygon sets released. Doctor Who won a BAFTA Wales Award this month for Doctor Who editor Rebecca Trotman, who won for her editing work on Series 12, which as an inspiring editor, that was so cool to see. And we got a surprise tweet along for Blink to celebrate Halloween. November was a bit crazy. We had a lot, obviously considering it was Doctor Who's anniversary as well. So we start with the 10th Doctor and River Song reuniting in Big Finish. That set was released. With the Road to the Dark Times Blu-ray set release, which was a series of classic and new series stories which tied in to the Dark Times, the story of the Time of Victorious. We got the announcement Series 13 had begun filming, and they're filming now, and there's been no hiccups as of yet, I don't believe. It's going very smoothly so far. With the Dalek animated series kick off on YouTube as part of the Time of Victorious thing, this saw 5 episodes released each week. Then Doctor Who Day came, and there was announcements galore. We had the Web of Fear re-release with animated episode 3, the 50th Steelbook, the cover reveal for the final Big Finish monthly release, and we also had the Timeless Children watch along, which at the end of that we got the trailer announcement that Captain Jack will return in the New Year's Day special. A couple of days after, we got the Season 8 Collection Blu-ray trailer. This trailer saw Jo and her husband fight off the Autons, and this is expected to come in February 2021. The final Matt Smith series was released on Steelbook with Series 7, and again Sophie Cowdery did the artwork for that. Got the final 2 B&M releases, and this was the 8th and Imperial Dalek and the 12th Doctor and Davros sets. We got the full release date trailer for Revolution of the Daleks. This revealed the return of Jack Robertson, great stuff with Captain Jack, the Doctor in prison, the companions working together to fight off the Daleks without the Doctor. It was a great action-packed trailer. And then sadly, we got the announcement that Bradley Walsh and Tosin Cole would be departing at the end of Revolution of the Daleks. That was a kind of bittersweet way to end a glorious month of announcements. And then now we come to December. So we started off with Genetics of the Daleks and the Minds of Magnox, Big Finish and audio stories released as a part of the Time of Victorious event. With it being Christmas, we've got watch-alongs for Emily Cook for the Runaway Bride and A Christmas Carol. And on the 21st December, we got the Resolution watch-along, which at the end of that, we got the Defence Drones trailer, which was like an in-universe Doctor Who advert promoting the Daleks as these great new defence drones. And to end the year, we have the Doctor Who New Year's Day special, Revolution of the Daleks, closing off 2020 and kicking off 2021. Phew, what a list. I've probably missed a few bits, so in the comment section below, please let me know your favourite moments of Doctor Who in 2020, whether it be merchandise, Big Finish, anything. Let me know in the comment section below. I think we can all collectively say that this year's been really bad, whether you've gone through personal struggles or the coronavirus stuff. I'm very thankful for the friends I've had through Zoom, and Doctor Who, which has been, I think, a comfort for us all in this dreadful, dreadful year. So as always, please comment, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, links and stuff in the description below. And as this will be my last video, I hope you had all a great Merry Christmas, and I wish you a Happy New Year. So until 2021, thanks everyone for watching. Bye bye!